EGM Network.
Welcome to Classic Car Radio, Vero Beach. I'm Keith McDonald. I'm here with Mike Carano and Steve Charbonneau.
Hey.
And we have a special guest, Julie Inglehart. Welcome, Julie.
Thanks for having me.
And she's from Christian FM, and they're going to have a big spring car show and barbecue fest this Saturday. So you want to stay on here and hear all about that. We're going to do that really quick, but we're going to first take care of a quick sponsor. We have to do this. Of course, we love Riverside Theater. We appreciate their sponsorship. Live in the Loop, it happens every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, all year round. Free admission, starts at 5:30. And I talked to Billy DeArton today, and he said April 24th is the car show night, which is this Thursday always. So if you want to check out some cars from AACA of Indian River County, they will be there on Thursday the 24th. And then you can go in and listen to some a jazz concert and the car showcase, they call it, of course. So that's at the Loop, of course, Riverside Theater on the other side of the bridge, unless you live on the island, of course. So, and then coming in 3 weeks, we got Barrett Jackson coming up. Mike, you going to that?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to draw it down there.
April 24th through the 26th, I think, with 800 cars maybe?
Yeah, something
850.
like that.
It's in 2025 Palm Beach show, South Florida Fairgrounds, 9067 Southern Boulevard. Been there, 8 times now, 8 years I've been there.
Right.
It's always a fun show. And it's always broadcast live on somewhere. Do you know where it's going to be on TV this time? Because Beacom just signed an NBC deal.
Yeah, they signed in
big one.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, Barrett Jack, because they just changed it again.
Yeah, they did.
It was on
FYI, right?
FYI,
yeah.
And it might be on Lifetime. I'm not really sure, but then I heard something about ESPN too.
Well,
so
that could be.
I don't know what's going on with that.
We'll figure it out. It's probably on their website by now. There was nothing on their website about this about a week ago.
Right.
But now I'm sure it's live. Anyway, the Christian FM Spring Car Show and Barbecue Fest. Julie, you said last year you had 110 cars?
We had 110 show cars and over 1,000 people came out.
Nice.
One of our barbecue trucks actually ran out of food.
Great.
So we would love for people to come out, show off your cars, or just come out. It's free to the spectators. They'll be voting for their favorite cars, truck, and Jeep.
Okay.
And their favorite barbecue. And then we give out beautiful trophies.
Nice.
In 9 different vehicle categories.
Okay.
We have a truck and a Jeep separately category.
Okay.
And then we give a free oil change.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we give out a barbecue. They don't get an oil change.
Right.
But they get a beautiful
Free
trophy.
barbecue.
Free
There you go.
So where is this taking place?
This is at the Central Assembly Church, right off of State Road 60. It's 6767 20th Street.
Okay.
So it's right just west of 66th Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah, right across from the Vista Plantation Golf Course.
So it's on the eastbound side then.
It's on the south side. It's on the south side. Mm-hmm.
But eastbound if you're on 60,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's the Spring Car Show and Barbecue Fest.
Our second annual.
Second annual. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
this Saturday, right?
Yep.
It starts
Saturday.
at
From
what
10
time?
to 2.
Starts at 10.
Let her do some of it.
Oh,
will ya?
yeah.
What
It's
the
all
heck?
good, man.
You're in. Go ahead.
What'd she come here for?
That's all.
I always do that to him.
I'm
It's
just
okay.
trying to get as much in
I know.
as we can.
That's
Well,
right.
That's right. We've got 10 minutes still.
So go ahead, Julie.
All right.
You
Mike.
got it. You got the mic.
Thanks, man. So it starts at 10. It goes from 10 to 2. But the gates open at 8 o'clock for the show cars to start coming in.
Great. Okay.
And a big thing is if people want to park together, clubs or friends, we love that, but they have to come in together.
Right.
Because the way we park as people come. So if they could come in together, that would just be so nice.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys, Sebastian Muscle Cars, you guys were at AACA a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And you have to have the section put aside.
Right.
You know, and when they park you, they might have a few sections left.
Yeah.
Or not enough. And so it's nice to come in together.
I think the one show we went to, it was at the fairgrounds, and I think 45 cars showed up all at once. And
Well, are you guys coming to mine?
Yeah, it's posted on the club. It's posted on our club
Sebastian
Facebook
Muscle
page.
Cars.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the good thing about 60, and as you're as you're going eastbound, eastbound, right? You can pull off to the side and all gather before you come in.
Oh, okay.
So it's really convenient.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
You just don't want to turn in going westbound,
Going westbound, right.
Yeah, you want. Sorry, my hands go.
That's okay.
That's okay.
You don't want to go from westbound. You'll want to go down further so you can do a U-turn and then
come
gather
back.
on the side of 60 and then
Right.
come in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
So you guys will be coming down, what, 66?
Yeah, we'll probably come down 66.
Yeah.
That's what usually happens.
Okay.
So
So you're gonna have a meetup before?
I don't know. I'll send out an email and see what the guys want to
Okay.
do. See
All
who's
right.
going.
Yeah.
Because it happens all the time. They make commitments to other car shows, and
Right.
but we've been posting this and talking about this for a long time. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's going to be going there.
Oh,
so
that's
we'll see
so
what happens.
nice. Thank
Good.
you.
Good. So tell us about the barbecue. There's more than one barbecue truck because you're
There's
going to have like
3.
a contest or something with the barbecue.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The people get a vote on the barbecue, on their favorite barbecue, and we give out the same beautiful trophy. It just says barbecue
Okay.
on it. It doesn't say, classic or muscle modern or anything like that. And there's 3 barbecue
Vendors.
vendors. Yeah.
And who you got?
Oh, gosh. We have Mark's coming back from Barbecue Island Style.
Okay.
He came last year. Did
Okay.
really well. We've got a new one called Ohana Barbecue LLC. And if I'm messing up their name, I know it's Ohana Barbecue LLC. I met them at a networking event. They are such nice people.
Okay.
And then we love this name. 2 Florida Crackers Smoking Barbecues coming out.
Okay.
I heard
All
they are
right.
amazing too. I just love that name.
Right.
All
Yeah,
right.
it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
That
so-
makes it sound like it tastes better than the other 2. I would have
Right.
to vote for them.
And if I could plug Shift Culture, they're our main sponsor.
Okay.
And they were our sponsor last year, but they were also our consultants. Because I know a lot about cars. I mean, not a lot. That's silly to say that, but I very much love cars and know quite a bit, especially Mustangs. And but I didn't know how to run a car show.
Right.
And Christian FM gave me the go ahead to do a car show. I was like, oh my gosh. And I got hooked up from a friend to Shift Culture. They're a wonderful car ministry that reaches people for Christ through cars. They have an event every month out at the college in St. Lucie West. Is it the Indian?
That's Indian
Indian
River
River
State.
State,
College.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just there Friday. They had 300 cars.
That's
Wow.
great.
Tons of
We don't
people
know
come out.
about that. We got to push that.
Yeah, they do that the last Friday of every month, I believe. It's called Cars and Stars. So
Okay.
cars are under the stars or something like
Right,
that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then also Comfort Zone Heating and Cooling in Vero Beach. They're our co-sponsor.
Nice.
And Total Golf Cart here in Vero Beach. And then HG Printing in Sebastian. So thanks for
Fantastic.
letting me plug them.
Good. Yes, absolutely. So, and what else do we have to know? Now, you have to know, and you probably already know this, but if you're open at 8 a.m. for cars, well, you have a couple of guys that just are so gung ho, they're going to be there at 7:30. You're going to be there setting up early. You're going to let them in.
So the
Because
funny thing,
we make a joke about it every time there's a car show about these few guys that always show up
They
like
wanna
a
get the
half
best
hour
spots.
early.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
get there early,
I saw on Facebook one guy said, if you want to get the best spot, you better get in line first. I was laughing. I was on Facebook.
Happens all the time.
Yeah. But we had somebody last year that brought 2 cars from the night before.
Oh, really? And when
Really?
they park them and left them in the parking lot?
They did.
Wow.
That happens.
We're like, what are these cars doing here?
can
Now, they were
steal
smart
Somebody
enough to
steal it,
put
break
them.
into it.
Right.
They were smart enough to put them in an area that we weren't parking cars.
Right.
They were actually where our food tables were going. So
Oh,
they
okay.
came and they moved them. And,
Right.
But please do not do that.
Don't drop them off the night
Please
before.
don't drop them off the night before. I mean, I love their ambition and wanting to get there, but yeah, please help us out.
They just want to sleep in a little bit.
Sure, I get that. It's all good.
Now, what about this? Is this sponsor the church or an outreach or anything like that? What does the
Christian-
money, the proceeds from the show do?
Okay, so Christian FM, we are a nonprofit, listener-supported radio station for
Okay.
over 35 years. We are 91.9 in Indian River County and Brevard County, and we're 96.3 in St. Lucie and Martin County. We have almost 50,000 weekly listeners,
Great.
and
Wow.
we're completely listener-supported or supported by our business partners,
Right. Okay.
like Shift Culture,
yeah.
okay, and Comfort Zone.
Right.
Right.
And all the proceeds go to Christian FM to keep us on the radio.
Keep you on the air. Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And
That's why I keep telling these guys, we need to do a car show, keep us on the air.
Yeah, that's right.
You know? And they're like, well, yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, it's tough. It's tough to find a place to have a car show. That's the biggest problem. Everybody wants so much money.
Not with Rich de Blasio. He'll find us a spot.
Central Assembly, they give us the grounds for free, which is lovely.
That's great.
Yeah, and plus it gets people to see their church and be part of their church. And we do have a fun a zone for kids, a play zone. There's going to be a bounce house. There's going to be games. So that'll be a lot of fun. Jeremiah's Italian Ice will be there.
Very good.
For Italian Ice. And then we have a donut truck, coffee truck coming.
I'm in.
And I'm so sorry. I forgot their name. I forgot their name. Oh, I'm so sorry. But they're going to be there.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to plug them all. They're there to make some cash, too.
Yeah, but it's always nice when you remember the name.
Right.
I know, right?
It is.
Right.
You'll know the minute you walk out of the studio. You'll remember.
Just text Keith and say, hey, this is the next one.
Donuts,
Right.
Yeah, when you say donuts, I'm at the show.
All right.
Yeah, I'm terrible that way.
Hey, can you save me 5 spots?
Yeah, right. So, this is April 5th, 2020. That's this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2. Gates open to car exhibitors and vendors at 8 a.m. Central Assembly God Church in Vero. And it's at 6767 20th Street, which is State Road 60 right here in Vero Beach.
Yeah. Cool.
And free to people who want to just come out and eat barbecue and vote on cars.
Now, if you listen to this on the radio on Saturday on WAXE, the show is already
It should be over by then, right?
But we'll have it next year.
We would have done it earlier, but Mike and I were both under the weather last week, and it was just.
I called you 2 weeks ago. No,
I know, but we couldn't have got you in anyway. We were just,
I know.
It's terrible. We were just both under the weather, both of us.
I'm sure glad you're feeling better. I'm sure glad you're feeling better now. Though.
He said as he hides his neck.
Yeah.
And let me really quick. I have raffle baskets. I can't tell you how many right now. I forgot. And we're not selling raffle tickets. What we're doing is we're giving one raffle ticket to every entry that comes.
Okay.
And then when their people bring their voting cards back, they get a free raffle ticket.
Okay.
And then they can put it in the basket they want to win.
Perfect.
So,
okay.
Yeah, we can't sell raffle tickets. Well, the church just asked us not to.
Right.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Is that considered gambling, kind of? Is that
I don't think so. I don't know. We just respect that. Yeah. So, but we always gave a free one to the entries.
Yeah.
When they came in.
Sure.
But so many people were like, "Well, can I buy more?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, you can't."
Right.
Yeah.
But this way they get to put it in the one they want.
One that they want.
Yeah.
That's
I have 3 auto care. I have 2 golf ones. I have a health and beauty one.
Okay.
You have an oil change, you said?
The oil change comes with the trophy, but there's also a free oil change from Midas in the car care, in the car washing ones.
Okay. Perfect.
There's some great stuff.
Good.
Great stuff, yeah. So
Great.
All right, so don't forget about the show this Saturday.
Right.
yeah, please come out.
Yeah, come on out.
And share this segment on YouTube when you see it on Facebook or wherever you're watching it. Jesse, where else does this go? Does this stream elsewhere?
It goes live to Vimeo.
Yeah, Vimeo.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
And anywhere you get podcasts.
Any podcasts, yeah.
Right. Good.
Well, we have room for, I could fit in if I had to 250 cars.
Oh, great.
I would love to have 250 cars.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah,
That'd be
you sure about
fantastic.
that?
See what happens.
I'm sure about that. I would love it because it's so much fun and the people are so nice.
Yeah.
We love car people.
What about the weather? Have you looked at it?
Yes, it's going to be beautiful. Now, it is going to be apparently 16-mile-an-hour winds.
Right.
Wow.
But,
It's gonna
that'll
be
keep
warm.
it cool.
So
Just
don't
keep it
bring a
cool.
Yugo there, or a Volkswagen Bug might not stay. It might get blown down the road.
But I think that, that's usually in the afternoon when they
Right,
come
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be 80 degrees and beautiful, and there are some shade trees out there, but people are welcome to bring their tents and put those up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's room for that
And it's
behind your
all
car.
parking on pavement, correct?
So you drive in on pavement and you back up onto grass,
Okay.
but it's very well maintained grass
Perfect.
and it's very hard.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well,
So
thank
don't
you,
forget.
Julie Inglehart from Christian FM. Thanks very much for being here and telling
thanks
us
for
all
having
about
me.
the big spring car show and barbecue fest this Saturday at Central Assembly of God right here in Vero Beach. So thank you very much. And we're going to go on a commercial break. We'll be right back.
What's on your list? Ice cream? Laughing so hard it hurts? The way the sun feels on your face? For one child, a simple list of brilliant things becomes a lifeline, a way to bring hope to his mother, and maybe to himself. Every brilliant thing is a funny, heartfelt journey through life's ups and downs, where you help tell the story. Now playing on the Waxlack stage at the beautiful Riverside Theater. Get your tickets now at the box office or riversidetheater.com.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats and chairs, and all the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal Coastal Living, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're also the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens and Polywood. We specialize in fire pits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Right now, we're having a spring sale with lots of great markdowns and discounts on everything you need for your Florida home, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Don't forget to visit our outlet store directly across the street, filled with lots of brand name closeouts and sale items. And visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
When the check engine light comes on, turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Time for an oil change? Turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Brake work, alignments, maintenance, and more? Turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Your certified service center specializing in alignments, repairs, oil changes, radiators, brakes, even auto electric repair. Just east of US 1 at 1212 23rd Street, Vero Beach. Turn to the local mechanics you can trust. Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. I'm trying to blow everyone's ears out.
Yeah, I
here.
hear that.
You're very welcome.
Jesus.
Anyway, what'd you just say? Christian
Hey,
FM?
Christian FM. I'm trying to get
What
in
the
there.
heck's wrong with you?
Are the lights blinking?
Show
What's
some
going on over
decorum or something. Anyway,
Still here, mind my own business.
That's
anyway,
right.
yeah, so there's other shows coming up. We're going to do a car show report in the second half of the show, like we always do. Is there anything going on Sunday, though, Mike? Do you know?
Sunday, nothing on Sunday.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, no, I got nothing.
So
April 5th,
NASCAR's in Darlington. That's about it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and I went to the Ohana car show.
Right.
There was like 35 cars there, which was pretty good. That was at the Sebastian Elks.
Okay.
That was 2 Saturdays ago. And it was a good
Why
turnout.
such a low turnout? 35 for
You know what it
Elks?
is? That was the same day as the AACA up in Cape Canaveral at the Muscle Car Museum.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
they had over
that's the wrong
600
day.
cars there.
Yes, they did.
So, you know, with the 30 or 35 that they had at the Sebastian Elks, it was a good turnout. They were very happy.
I wanted to go to that one up there. It's, Sarno Road. It's not that far from me in
Right.
Palm Bay. But unfortunately, I had
It happens.
I had a lymph node thing going on, so I could not go. Anyway, it's so much fun. I am not that animal.
You know, it's
I'm
that,
a man.
You know what it is? It's that time of year where there's car shows on the weekends, and it could be 4 or 5 in a day.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You know, and it gets to the point where guys don't know where to go.
It was never like that. It was
Right.
never like
Everybody
that.
try to,
Everyone's jumping in on the car show money thing. They're all raising funds, but it's okay. We'll promote them.
it's all good.
Yeah,
all
it's good.
You know, we get the car culture out there, and it's
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
And nobody messes around at the shows anymore. I don't see anybody peeling out really too much.
No, not at all. No.
I mean, it used to be nice when we would go up to, what was the Ford dealer down here?
Valdi Ford.
He'd have a car show, and there'd be like a big burnout contest.
He'd have a burnout contest,
was
and then
always
nobody
nice.
would burn out leaving, which is nice.
Right. Which was always
that burnout show was fun.
Yeah.
They did it right in the parking lot. Imagine that.
Right in the parking
The cars
lot.
are lined up to do it, too.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
funny as
People
hell.
love it.
So let's do some. I want to jump ahead on the show, and let's, because we were not here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we had a fantastic 46th annual annual antique auto show at Vero Beach with the AACA guys. And so let's. I want to go over some of these winners, but I'm going to jump ahead a little bit to to some of the cars that we might know. So let's go to like Class 4, 1960 to 64. John, does that say Glass?
I don't know.
You don't have it. You don't have it. Oh yeah, I didn't make multiple copies of this, but he won. He won 1963 Impala SS. I believe that was a white one, and it was a convertible too. Beautiful car. The reason that stood out to me was that was my first car. It was a '63 convertible Impala SS.
And
mine was chocolate brown.
Did you judge that day?
I judged, yes.
Okay, and what category?
I judged Class 5, and in Class 5, the '66 Ford Mustang Steve Kepler won. First place in there, and then the Ford Falcon by Larry Atkins got second place. And those are two who were a judge that jumped in with me. He said, "Oh, you need help."
Right.
But there was only like 12 in the class. I'm like, I don't need any help.
Oh, that's it?
So I sent him down the other end. Well, come down the other end and come towards me. So he left. I left before. I got my stuff in before him.
Yeah.
Which is okay. But somehow he outruled me. He must have scored him 10s across the board. Because the third place was a '69 Roadrunner, the blue one, Jeff Smith.
Yeah.
It was a gorgeous Roadrunner. And I really thought that one should win. And I scored him.
He does have a nice Roadrunner.
I scored him 1 point below perfect.
Okay.
So these two must have got perfect.
Right.
And they were, the Mustang was perfect, I have to admit. And the Falcon was nice too. But I didn't think the Falcon was as nice as that Roadrunner. Anyway, next in, I'm sorry, excuse me. Class 6, 71 to 78. George Shaw Jr. won a Pontiac Grand Prix. That was a pretty car. And a '72 Mustang by John Carberry. And then here's a funny one, Class 7, 79 through 2000. We had a Buick Grand National. Does that say Grand National?
Yeah, Grand National, yep. The guy bought two
William
cars.
Bergrano, he bought 3.
Oh, 3 cars he bought.
He had a '79 Trans Am, which is also his, William Bergnano, and then a 89 Pontiac Trans Am, also by him. You know what these all had in common?
What's that?
They were all turbocharged V6s.
Oh, really?
So the Pontiac '79 Trans Am was turboed. They took the Buick turbo system and they put it in the Trans Am in '79. And then '89, they did it again.
Right,
and
but that
was
had the smaller engine in it, right?
Yeah,
It was a 4.9
the
or something?
89 might have been smaller, yeah. And the 89 was only because it was an anniversary. We had 69, it was the 20th anniversary Trans Am.
Gotcha.
So that's why I think they had the turbo in that. I'm not sure on that. I really should know because I'm a Pontiac guy. But anyway.
We got you.
Yeah. So anyway, we got, 2 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
Corvettes, American sports car, 67 Corvette, George Eckler, 67 Corvette, Patrick Gozia. And then William Brogdon again had a 95 Corvette. And then, is there any more I want to read off
Well,
here?
the Tom Minnick got he got second place for
Best
his
in
class. His
he
class.
got best.
I know, but in
best in
his class, he got
Yeah.
second, and he couldn't understand how he got second.
And then one best
in show. So
right.
that was kind
Well, that was called President's Choice.
President's
that's why.
Choice, right.
So he got President's Choice, so he won overall. Tom Minnick was 57 Pontiac?
57 Pontiac.
Yeah. So LS powered, though?
LS3.
LS3, yeah.
And I saw John Stefanacci and Bill Maul and Billy DeArton at the Italian Festival.
Okay.
They were thrilled to the fact that we pushed their show.
Oh, really?
Thrilled.
Oh, good.
They had over 300 cars for the first time in a while. I think it was 302 or 305 cars.
Yeah, it was a huge show.
Yeah, so they were thrilled about it.
Good.
So,
good.
Again.
Good.
Yeah, right.
And we had, anyone I know here, let's see, we had Charles McCourt won with a GTO, and then it doesn't say the year.
Just play it out, Jeff.
It's a 69.
Was it a 69?
Yeah, it's convertible.
66 Pontiac GTO, Michael Farrago, and then 68 Corvette, Steve Chava. I can't say his last name. Sorry, Steve.
Boy.
Anyway, we're going to go on a break real quick. We'll be back with some news when we're back.